Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Hey, this is Jamal. Um, I want to continue on with the segment of Silence the Voices. You know, for me, from time to time, sometimes I just need to shut everything down. That means I turn off the TV, I turn off social media, um, I turn off certain telephone calls. Folks, we have to be very, very careful who we allow to speak into our mind. There's a lot of people out here, most people, unfortunately, are negative about just about everything. You know, yeah, there's a lot of negative things in life, but I like to say or, repeat what someone I highly respect says a lot of times. That's Dr. Myron Golden. And he says, there's no such thing as a one sided piece of paper. There's no such thing as a one sided piece of bread. So, all that means is that things could be negative, yeah, but there's always a positive side to it from a different perspective. And vice versa. There could be a lot of things that are positive that, guess what? There may be a negative side to that positive sort of situation. But which side is it that you decide to focus on is the most important thing. What side are you going to deal with when it comes to execution? Um, the scriptures even state that God has always made a way of escape. So, folks, no matter how negative something is, there's always a way out. There is always something that we can learn not to do in the future. There's always something that we can do to help get ourselves out of any sort of situation. Don't believe the limitation in choices. You have way more choices than what you've been led to believe. Yes, a situation is uncomfortable. Yes, a situation is painful. Yes, a situation may not be good. But that is just a snapshot of what is actually going on. So if you get around individuals that are trying to help uplift you, trying to empower you, listen to information that is trying to empower you, provide you with solutions. We all know what the situations are. We all know what the problems are. We all know what the challenges are. But what are the solutions? How do you figure out how to go to that next level? How do you figure out what's going to ease the pain? What is going to ease the discomfort? There is something there. You just have to take the time to find it. And sometimes what will help you find it quicker is shutting out those voices, silencing the voices that are just telling you that this is the way it's always going to be, that this is just like before. No, it's not. You're at a different point in your life than what you were 5 years ago, than 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. This is a new situation. It may be similar in a lot of cases to something that happened before, but you have more information now. You should be a better person now. You should have access to better information than what you did before. Folks, just continue to press forward because I'm telling you, you're going to hear a lot of doom and gloom. We're going to hear more of it, more banks failing. We're going to hear more things that are affecting the American economy negatively. But guess what? There's a way for you to get ahead still. There's a way for you to come out on top still. There's a way for you to do whatever it is that you were created to you for, that God created you to do. Period. And focus on those things. You know, some of us say that we had a spirit of God in us. What's the reason for having the spirit of God in you if it's not to empower you to fulfill what it is that you were created to do, to give you hope, to give you an expectation of a good end? Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the negative voices, folks. Silence the voices that are not in sync with your purpose, that are not in sync with where it is that you need to go and how you need to move. On that, you have a wonderful, blessed, and profitable day. Peace.